Hello, my name is Haley and welcome to the Litter Final Project. The objectives of this litter survey were to essentially identify the most abundant composition of litter in our locations and what kind of categories those litter was. The other objectives were to also pay attention how much surface area ground was covered in order to note the area and to quantify and compare the litter densities. We also mapped the regions on Google Earth in order to present these findings. And the ultimate goal was for students to contemplate on how litter affects the ecosystem, how it got there, and where it goes. My hypothesis for my litter survey was that Moody Gardens will have more litter items related to transportation than Babes Beach. So what kind of litter was found and where? So as pictured, we have two pictures of the litter survey, one located at Moody Gardens and one at Babes Beach, with metal, carbon, and silicone composition. This is an aerial view of Moody Gardens survey location. This is an aerial view of Babes Beach survey location. Shown here are two graphs. One is total litter by use category, and the other litter density by use category. So what was the impact of litter found on the environment? Well, for Moody Gardens, the most abundant litter that was found was plastic pieces and metal nails. For plastic pieces, they are known to be harmful for wildlife consumption and can release harmful chemicals into the soil, surrounding soil and water sources. For metal nails, kind of the same thing, except they have heavy metal ions, and metal erosion can be very harmful to the soil and can be carcinogenic to the surrounding water systems. For Babes Beach, the most abundant litter found was food and beverage items and cigarette butts. Food and beverage items, the packaging can cause harm to the environment and wildlife if consumed accidentally. This can also be a threat specifically with the aquatic life on the beach, and this also interferes with tourism and the surrounding coastal environments. Cigarette butts can cause pollution. It can cause runoff in nearby water systems, such as the beach, and release organic compounds harmful, in which that can be toxic to nearby microorganisms and wildlife. The lifespan of litter found. For plastic and metal nails, these have very long lifespans, ranging from 20 to about 200 to 500 years in order to completely degrade, since they are not biodegradable. Cigarettes are also not biodegradable. However, they take less time to degrade, more around 9 months. Food and beverage items are usually degradable, other than the packaging, of course, and so this can range from 5 days to 1 month. So where does this waste go as it decomposes? Well, plastic, it is non-biodegradable. It ends up in landfills and unfortunately sometimes consumed by fauna. Metal nails, they eventually fall apart in small pieces and can release in the atmosphere as metal oxide and carbon dioxide gas. Cigarette butts, by ultraviolet rays from the sun, will eventually break into smaller pieces. However, the toxic material never disappears in the butts. In fact, more than 1/3 of smoking-related items are found on the US beaches and waterways. Food and beverage items are mostly biodegradable, with the exception of the packaging. This can enter the soil, and which can be degraded by microorganisms such as bacteria, or released in the air, in landfills, or incinerated to make energy. So how does this relate to my field of study? Well, I aspire to be an aquatic veterinarian, so I will be handling with fauna that come from aquatic environments. So any litter that exists in their environments will have a harmful impact on them. It will be my job to ensure that they get the medical assistance that they need in order to bring awareness to environmental conservation. In the article, Are Our Beaches Safe?, Campbell and many others highlight the harmful effects of anthropogenic beach litter, not only to the environment, but for all ages of people. In another article, Getting Butts Off the Beach, Curry and Stack call to attention the effects of cigarette filters, which are non-biodegradable plastic and other debris. This can cause implications for human health, safety, and local national economies. This can further result in loss of tourism, revenue, and recreational value, which makes up already largely of Galveston. Thank you.